Hi everyone, Tony from Hack the Movies here, and today I want to talk about the upcoming David Gordon Green Exorcist trilogy and why we don't need it. I love The Exorcist, one of my favorite horror movies. I've actually read the book. The book is incredible. The movie adapts it really, really well, which is why I think it won Best Adapted Screenplay. It's a great film. It's a great film if you haven't seen it. I know some people think it's overrated. They laugh instead of be scared of it. Like, I get how some of the scares are probably not as scary as it was back in the 70s, but if you see it at just the right age, it's pretty creepy. It's pretty creepy. The Exorcist franchise, however, has been very hit or miss, mostly miss. Exorcist 2 is pretty bad. Very interesting. It's a very interesting film.
Father, please bring her back.
Exorcist 3, really, really good, minus the tacked on exorcism plot, which was done by the studio. That is a very underrated film that everyone should watch. I still need to check out the director's cut also. But of course that failed because people thought it was a sequel to Exorcist 2, even though it ignores it, and it bombed. And then of course we got the two Exorcist prequels because they started filming the movie and then they reshot the entire movie with a new director. So we got Exorcist the beginning. And then a few years later, they were like, hey, you know what? We got that other movie in the vault. Let's just release another Exorcist prequel. So it's not the strongest franchise. And of course, David Gordon Green, he did manage to make a solid Halloween film and breathe new life into that franchise. Was it worth it in the end by the time the trilogy was done? Well, that's up to you. If you'd like to know what I think, I did review Halloween Kills and recently Halloween Ends and even Halloween 2018. And you can find that in my Halloween playlist, or I'll probably link to the videos below if you want to know anything about David Gordon Green's Halloweens. Whether you like them or not, they were successful. So it only makes sense that the studios would want to go to him and get him to breathe new life into The Exorcist. And I thought this idea made sense. I was like, okay, no, that makes sense. I understand why they would do that. And if he's into it, why not? I'll check it out. I wasn't super excited for it, but yeah, I want to see what he can do with demonic possessions and whatnot. And then I saw something that made me very angry. Ellen Burstyn, or Burstyn, I don't know how to pronounce her name. She's coming back as Chris MacNiel. She was the mother in the first Exorcist. So she's coming back. We're doing another trilogy about bringing back an older woman to face, and this time, literal demons. Are we doing that again? Is that what you're doing? So yeah, it seems like it's going to be one of those legacy sequels that is in the same universe as the original, but probably disregards a lot of things and tells a new story with those characters. And when I saw that, I couldn't help but think,
We just did this a minute ago!
we don't need an Exorcist reboot that revisits the characters from the original movie. We literally just got it a few years back. If you remember, there was an Exorcist TV show on Fox. I did not watch it when it came out. At that time, I was not really into the TV shows that are based off movies. I thought they were going to be watered down and stupid. I didn't want to give them a chance. So I did not watch The Exorcist when it came out. That's on me. Season 1 did okay, but season 2, it got canceled. Eventually, I watched the From Dusk Till Dawn series, and I caught myself really liking that. And then I watched Hannibal, and I caught myself really liking that. So a while back, I'm like, you know what? Let me check out that Exorcist show. And let me tell you, it is phenomenal. I only watched season 1. I know it continued into season 2 with the two Exorcist characters, but season 1 is pretty self-contained. And then they follow up on a new story in the next season with only 2 returning characters. It's about the Rance family, the demon Pazuzu. I know they don't say his name in the first one, but they say it in the sequels, and I think it is from the book. But yeah, good old Pazuzu, he's back in town. And he's now possessing a daughter of the Rance family. The mother, Angela Rance, played by Gina Davis, reaches out to her local priest, Father Tomas, who's like this young up-and-coming priest, to help identify this demon. He gets help from an older priest, Father Marcus. You see, it's kind of following the plot of the original Exorcist, and that's what I thought it was going to be. But no, it's actually so much more. It turns out, spoiler, I'm going to spoil it. You didn't watch it. I didn't watch it. That's on us. Spoiler, Angela Rance is Regan MacNiel. She changed her name when she became an adult because of all the public humiliation she got from the whole Exorcist thing.
My name is Regan MacNiel.
And Pazuzu is back to take her daughters. So the whole show is Regan battling for the soul of her daughters, and these two exorcists, one of whom lost a person in an exorcism. A child died during an exorcism he did, and I think they were also possessed by Pazuzu. So it's them battling for the soul of their daughter, Casey. There's also an added element that Pazuzu is back in town, and he's teaming up with other demons, and there's this looming thing that's happening where the Pope is visiting their city. And you find out that, like, the demons are all colluding to try to assassinate the Pope, and Pazuzu's part of that. So he has other plans outside of corrupting Regan's daughter. They actually go back into Regan's past, and they show her being corrupted by Captain Howdy. And it is some, like, disturbing imagery. The Captain Howdy, or the salesman, as he's called, is actually Pazuzu. This actor, Robert Emmett Lunny, he is so creepy and so good. And, like, the show really does a good job of showing you how this demon, like, corrupts these young, innocent people and just takes them over. It is, I can't stress enough, it's so well done. They even bring back Chris MacNiel. Yeah, I don't want to spoil too much. A lot happens in the show. And of course, it's not the original actors, but I think Gina Davis and the girl playing Chris MacNiel, Sharon Gless, are great. So yes, I think season 1 of The Exorcist does such a good job of just giving us this confrontation between Regan and Pazuzu and what she has to do to finally overcome these demons to save her family, and the two priests that are assisting overcoming their own personal demons and past. And it was just so well done, and I think more people need to see it. It is on Hulu right now. I will check out the second season at some point and see how that is. Unfortunately, it was canceled. But yes, if you're like me and you don't really want to see David Gordon Green's Exorcist, you're just not in the mood for it after Halloween. Like, I thought the Halloween trilogy was okay. But if you're not excited for it, I can understand that. However, if you do want to see the idea that he's attempting, or it seems like he's attempting, done well, it already exists. Like I said, it's on Hulu. Definitely watch it. It was a great Exorcist reboot that I didn't even know I wanted. I wish I had watched it when it came out. I wish more people watched it when it came out. But yeah, check that out instead. And yes, like I said, we don't need an Exorcist reboot. It's already there. Are you going to see David Gordon Green's Exorcist reboot? Have you watched the Fox show? Did you really like it? Or did you hate it? Did you hate the Halloween trilogy? Let us know. Let us know. Yeah, that was just a little quick rant video I wanted to do, because as soon as I saw that he was bringing back the actress, I realized it was ignoring the TV show, and it really just bummed me. It really just bummed me out. The best I could say is hopefully David takes the plot of season 1 and maybe just condenses it down into a movie, since a lot of people didn't watch it anyway. That could be fun, but I doubt that's going to happen. But anyway, that is it for me, Tony from Hack the Movies. Please like, share, and subscribe. Check out some of our other videos. I got a bunch of other solo rants. Check out our podcast every Monday. We talk about movies new or old, and you can find that here or wherever you get your podcasts. And if you're a super cool dude, check us out on Patreon. We have a $2 tier, $5 tier, and $10 tier. Or if you just want to stay on YouTube, for $2, you become a channel member and get a bunch of bonus videos. Thank you for watching. That was my Exorcist rant. I've had a headache the whole time I did this. Please tell me I did well. I'm self-conscious about it. Bye.
Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Check out our other videos and Patreon page.